Officials say the Fairfield woman who suffered a serious head injury when she was hit by a bike in New York City has died. Good evening, I'm Ann Nyberg.
And I'm Jim Watkins. Keith has the night off. It happened Thursday in Central Park. 59-year-old Jill Tarlov was hit when a cyclist swerved to avoid a car.
News 8's AJ Walker joins us live in New Haven tonight with more on the local laws for bikers in Connecticut. AJ?
Been hit by a car, but this time it's actually a cyclist that police say was responsible for the death of a woman, and this reinforces that everyone needs to be careful when they're sharing these roads.
This man, who declined an interview, is riding his bike right up the sidewalk in downtown New Haven. His acquaintance says although it's dangerous, she's perfectly fine with what he's doing.
I mean, it's not always safe for the pedestrians, but it's also hard for them to ride with traffic sometimes with no bike lanes. People get hit by cars all the time.
However, police say it's against the law.
Cycling on the sidewalk is very dangerous. I'm sure folks are aware of what happened in Central Park just last week, where a Connecticut woman who now died from injuries was struck by a cyclist.
59-year-old Jill Tarlov of Fairfield was killed in New York when she was hit by a bicyclist last week. In New Haven, there are bike lanes on many streets, but as you see, not everyone riding a bike uses them.
Do you think some bicyclists take advantage of being on a bike? Do they ride recklessly because it's like, hey, we're not in a car?
Yes, but it's a hilariously bad idea.
I've seen some, run red lights and stuff, and they're definitely taking advantage of the rules, and I just don't think it's fair.
Bikers and others sharing the sidewalks and roads I spoke with today say Tarlov's death should have never happened, and it can be scary when cyclists aren't being responsible.
I do get annoyed when people are on bikes and they just kind of don't want to move out of the way. They kind of just go faster.
And Dan and Jim, where I am here on Broadway, there are no bicycle lanes, but I do see a lot of bikes around, which could be a dangerous mix. Now, police say they go after anyone, whether it's a car or a bicyclist, and particularly driving recklessly or riding their bicycle recklessly. For now, live in New Haven, AJ Walker, News 8.